Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my teacher and my friend. In this occasion, I would like to present the story about Sherlock Holmes' scandal in Bohemia. Before I tell you the story, I wear this kind of dress, and it is a dress of a teacher. Do you know why I wear this dress? Because I want to be a teacher in the future. So that's why I wear this dress. Now, listen to me. I will tell you about Sherlock Holmes' scandal in Bohemia. Sherlock Holmes, the world-famous detective known for his sharp intelligence, faced a unique challenge in the story, Irene Adler. She is a woman so brilliant that she earned the distinction of being the only person to ever outsmart Holmes. This tale is not just about solving a case, but also about respect, intelligence, and intrigue. First, let's watch the following film trailer.
I have come here about a woman.
Irene Adler, a beautiful young woman with a wonderful voice. We met a year ago during one of my annual trips to London. The two of us became entangled. And one night, it was over.
It's a photograph.
£1,000? He offered £1,000 for the retrieval of one photograph?
When a king's reputation is on the line, no price is too great. Irene Adler.
The story began with the King of Bohemia visiting Holmes at Baker Street. The king fears that a photograph of him with Irene Adler, a famous opera singer, might damage his reputation before his royal wedding. Despite his efforts to bribe her, Irene has refused to part the.
After.
Paris collection, no doubt.
What a horrible thing to do.
He really is the worst of his kind. Selfish, neglectful to his fellow man's needs.
Well,
A glass of water, if you would.
of course. Get out of here. I'll get the preacher.
In the scene number 2, Holmes disguised to locate the photograph. Holmes devised a clever plan disguised as a poor worker. He gets entry to Irene's house with Watson helps. They create a commotion that causes Irene to panic. In her haste, she inadvertently reveals the location of the photograph.
Mr. Holmes, I presume?
Where is Irene Norton?
Mrs. Norton was expecting you, sir. She told me to inform you that she and her husband have left the country, never to return. Dear Mr. Holmes, you did it. You took me in completely. It was not till after the alarm of fire and I had revealed my hiding place that I became suspicious. But, as you know, I too am trained as a performer, and male costume is nothing new to me. It was I who followed you home and wished you good night as you arrived home last night. When you call in the morning, you will find the nest empty. As to the photograph, you may tell your client he has nothing to fear. I love and am loved by a better man. The king may do as he will without hindrance from one of the many he has cruelly wronged, though, should he ever decide to take measures against me or any of the other women ever again, he will not find me so merciful.
Tell your king I will not be intimidated by his thugs. Now go.
I leave him a different photograph, as a reminder of this promise. As for you, Mr. Holmes, I remain very sincerely yours, Irene Norton, née Adler.
The unexpected twist is the next morning, Holmes returns to retrieve the photo, only to find that Irene has already fled. She leaves a letter for Holmes and explaining that she had anticipated his plan and take precaution. Irene assured the king that the photograph will never be used against him, as he is now married and has moved on from their past.
That woman. To stoop so low as to slander.
From what I gather, the woman's on a different level than yours entirely, Your Majesty.
What do you mean?
We managed to track down one of your jilted lovers in London, and she confirmed Irene's story. But you already knew that. You've behaved more akin to that of a criminal than a king. I was of a mind to retrieve the photograph for myself to prevent you from harming any more of these helpless souls, but the woman came to the conclusion first. As far as I'm concerned, justice has been done.
You scoundrel. Were you a gentleman in my country, you would be challenged to a duel for such insults.
And I would decline, for it would not have been a gentleman who challenged me.
Mark my words. You have not seen the last of me.
For your sake, I hope that I have. For if I ever hear of you mistreating women in this fashion again, I will use all my powers to ensure that you get what you deserve. Now, go.
And do you know, guys, for the first time, the unbeatable Sherlock Holmes is outmaneuvered. Instead of feeling slighted, he admires Irene's intelligence and refers to her with deep respect as the woman. And in the conclusion, A Scandal in Bohemia is not just a detective story, but a testament to the power of intelligence and character. Irene Adler emerges as an unforgettable figure in the Sherlock Holmes universe, showing that even the sharpest mind can be best with grace and elegance. And thank you for your attention, guys, and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.